Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, mystery reading number 696. Before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed, so if you are a reoccurring viewer, you enjoy my work and would like to help support the growth of my channel, feel free to do so by sticking around, hitting that subscribe button down below, and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. My current goal is 500 subscribers, if you didn't already know, so that way I can have access to offering channel memberships. So if you do decide to subscribe and support my channel and my goal, thank you very much. And the last thing I want to say is, if you are interested in a little bit of a free mystery reading or some free mystery messages, check the description box down below. I feel an interesting energy because I am listening to a crown chakra meditation in my ear to help me focus and really connect with my inner voice. So I feel called to talk about it. Someone here might feel connected to the crown chakra, wisdom, clarity. This energy feels very mental, cerebral, if you will. Someone here could have an opportunity that greatly benefits them, and it may take a little courage to accept it, but you are being called to accept it. But also know when your fears are trying to protect you and when they're trying to limit you. Are you trying to stay safe, or are you trying to stay comfortable? And you're allowed to be comfortable, just not all the time. Just like, you know, the other thing, but not all the time, if that makes sense. So, getting into interpreting the number 696 now. The number 6 is about unconditional love, and it can also be associated with the devil energy, the tarot interpretation, which represents an unhealthy attachment or something that you are unhealthily committed to. And this could be something on the inside, something on the outside. Something needs a little more love, a little more unconditional love, a little more acceptance. Maybe even the universe could be asking for a little more unconditional love from you. A little more patience, especially for yourself, because that's really going to help you learn how to have more patience outside of yourself, with things outside of yourself. There's things about yourself on the inside that you can't control. I had more to say about that, but I can't remember, so I'm going to assume that my memory was cut off for a reason. And I just got a reminder of that scene from the Titanic where she says, "It exists now only in my memory." So there could be someone here older up in their age who is reflecting on their memories, or there's a younger person here who is thinking about those days when you are in older age. Maybe you're reflecting on time in general, or you're being called to reflect on time. Maybe patience could be significant. The number 9, well, actually, before we move on, there are 2 6s, so this energy here is pretty strong. Not as strong as 3 6s. If you see the number 666, that is a sign, or could be a sign, depending on how you interpret it, about the devil energy, but in a more metaphorical tarot type of sense. Maybe when you see that number, an unhealthy attachment is trying to reveal itself to you. I feel like also there's a potential here to really break free from something emotionally or physically, or both. No matter where it is, it will always start from within. Someone might be trying to become more familiar with manifestation, and you can ask for things from the universe, but also leave some room open for interpretation on the universe's part. The number 9 is about purpose and helping the world release but no longer worse. There is definitely a ton of purpose in loving yourself unconditionally and learning how to be more patient and unconditionally loving outside of yourself. Maybe it could really, really help you relax and enjoy the brighter side of life more. 6 plus 9 is 15. 15 plus 6 is 21. This always makes me think of the World card, so maybe there's something here you need to find closure with. There could be something significant about the seasons or the holidays. Maybe there's something here that is just a phase, or it's only here for a season. Maybe this restriction or challenge or something like that. Only take it if it resonates. 2 plus 1 is 3. Someone here is being encouraged to heal, to grow. Pay attention to the messages you're receiving if you feel called to, or maybe drawn. It's time to learn how to express yourself authentically and to be who you are, to embrace honesty so you can have honest opportunities. Better fortune, better luck, whatever you believe in. I believe in better outcomes. There could be a need here to have more faith, whether it's for yourself, outside of yourself, or both. The Star card could be significant. Has the number 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 is about letting go. Confirmation here that something needs to be released. I'm going to move on now to wrapping up. Well, actually, I just picked up this phone to turn down the music, and the number 122 is on the clock, which is a sign to remember that change starts with you. Someone here is being called to be the changes they wish to see, and I just looked down at the clock again. It says 1, 2, 3. It's a sign to trust that everything happens for a reason, that you're being called to be the change that you wish to see for a reason, because you really can be the change that you wish to see. Interesting. I'm going to move on now to wrapping up this reading by drawing out a card from the Secrets of Tarot cards to look into your current situation and see what guidance there is for you. Okay, so I have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. It says isolation, recovery. Upright, it says poverty, need, and insecurity. Let's talk about number 5 first. This is about embracing change and or transformation, changing on the inside, and maybe embracing change on the outside as well. Someone here could feel isolated and you're being called to, wow, use that to your benefit. I said wow because I was reminded of the Hermit card, and the number 9 is on the Hermit card. This makes me really think that you're being called to reflect and to heal, because it feels like it contributes to your purpose and what you could do to help make the world a more balanced, healthier, peaceful, harmonious place. Yeah, there's definitely that strong message here about being the change that you wish to see, and I'm being reminded of that devil energy again. There's an attachment here, an unhealthy attachment that you're not alone in, whether it's a way of thinking, maybe there's something significant here about a seed of thought, or it's an unhealthy attachment outside of yourself, an unhealthy relationship, an unhealthy job. It's up to you to decide, whether it's coming from within, outside of yourself, or both. But you need to allow yourself to move towards recovery and to use this isolation as a benefit to focus more on yourself and giving to yourself and building yourself up and giving yourself stability and abundance and everything that you deserve beyond comfort and stability and peace. If somebody here is looking for a more luxurious lifestyle, you could be being called to use your voice in some way, in an artistic, creative, expressive sense. Somehow, you're being called to tell or express your story, but to do that, you first need to understand your own story. And the way you're going to do that is to allow yourself to heal, to allow yourself to be okay with how you feel and how you think, so you can understand it and you're not so distracted on or by judging it. I'm being reminded about how I'm going to be studying Italian later. If somebody feels called to study a language, confirmation here for that. A very more specific message is if you feel called to learn a specific language because of your ancestors. Very specific message, so only take it if it resonates, but there is confirmation here for that. In general, I do feel, that ancestors are present for whoever is watching this to help you rise up out of something, to get out of some sort of rut, whether it's financially, emotionally, in whatever way it's taking away from you and unfair to you. I recently developed this new interpretation with this deck because it's been a while since I've used it, before I started using it recently again. And I realized that whenever these cards are in reverse, these pentacles are pentagrams upside down. And I learned that that can be associated with the devil or satanic type stuff, right? Not that I'm into that stuff, but like I said, the devil here for me is more symbolic of an unhealthy attachment. It's important to focus on understanding that, resolving that, letting go of whatever you need to let go to be free, truly free.